Hello and welcome back to the Gallowgate Shots YouTube channel. My name is Chris and I am here with a starting 11 prediction video for you. The West Ham game's just gone. We want to completely forget about that. I know it's hard. The team, the lads, they were shocking, but we'll move on to the game on Wednesday night as we welcome Bilbao to St James's Park. Champions League game, Newcastle have been doing pretty well, a hell of a lot better than what we have in the Premier League. So let's see if we can continue that form in this competition. And let's try and guess what Eddie Howe is going to go with his starting 11. So starting goal, I think Pope came on a lot of criticism against West Ham. Yes, he should be doing better for goals, but once again, right the way through this season, he's kept us in so many games. I've been seeing it right from the start on the Monday night show, which we do. So Nick Pope starts in goal for me. Moving across into the centre-back positions, Botman and Chow have started creating and forming this great partnership with each other. I would like to see Fabian Shaw start. I'm not going to lie. I think with Fabian starting, I think we get an extra couple of things which we don't get from those two lads. We get the passing ability. We know Fabian Shaw loves a diagonal ball across to Jacob Murphy on the right-hand side. And we know he knows. We know he knows? Well, whatever. We know he can hit a ball, and he can hit a ball very, very well. Just like we saw in the PSG game, albeit, yes, it was a couple of seasons back now, but he knows how to score. He did score in the League Cup game as well. So I would like to see Fabian start. So Fabian to the right-hand side of that centre-back role, and I think it has to be Chow comes in alongside him. I think Botman's going to be in and out the team a little bit for a little while. But Fabian Shaw, come on, you can't rely on a better player than Fabian Shaw. I love him a bit. It's probably pound for pound the best defender we've ever purchased at this football club. So I think the partnership will be Fabian Shaw and Malik Chow. Going over left back, we don't have any options really. We've got Dan Burn. Hall was on the bench against West Ham, but apparently that he's not fit enough, which we obviously expected. So he's not going to risk Hall. I'd be very, very doubtful of that ever happening anytime soon. So it'll be Dan Burn at left back. Over the right hand side of the field, apparently Trips had an illness, hence why he missed that West Ham game. Emil Kraft, he wasn't great. I don't think any player was great against West Ham, but I think it's a no-brainer. If Trips is well enough, Trips starts. So let's stick Trippier at right back. Moving into the centre of the field, this is where I think a lot of people got frustrated at the weekend. The likes of Joelinton just didn't perform well, hasn't performed well since the start of the season. Is he carrying a knock? Is he finding his way through injuries? We just don't know. Obviously, we're seeing in the last Champions League game against Benfica that there was a couple of changes in midfield, and you had Miley and Ramsey came in those positions as well. But I think he'll probably stick with Joelinton on this one, just to try and stop them playing out from the back, which they do tend to do. So I think Joelinton will start. Whether he makes the full 90 minutes is a different question. We saw Eddie Howe make substitutions at half-time. We don't necessarily want it to go down that route because the lads aren't performing well if that happens. But I think Joelinton will retain his position this time. I'm not so sure going forward for the rest of the season, but I think Joelinton will start on the left. Alongside Tonali and Bruno, of course. I think those two lads have to start. They need a hell of a lot better game than what we saw recently on Sunday. So those are my three in midfield. I'm going to do things a little different. I'm just going to go straight with the striker position, and it's going to be big Nick Voldemort. Of course it is. Asula came on at half-time. I think that substitution was made far too early from Eddie Howe. He got that one wrong against West Ham. Big Nick, he's great. His link-up play is second to none. We need to start delivering the ball a lot better for him, and in decent moments of the game as well. Early crosses into the box, I would love to see that. We just don't tend to do it. We like to carry it, then bring it back, then slowly work it in. But yeah, big Nick Voldemort up top. On the right-hand side, come on, it has to be Jacob Murphy. He's probably the player this season that isn't afraid to have a shot at goal when things aren't going well for us at this moment in time. And his delivery of the ball is fantastic. We've seen it for a few seasons now, hence why he's getting so many assists and getting his name on the score sheet as well, just like he did at the weekend. He's brave enough to take those shots and in moments of the game try and offer something different. So Jacob Murphy starts on the right. I'll not turn this into a conversation about Elanga just yet. Left-hand side, it's Gordon or Barnes. I think, and I've always stuck by it, I think Barnes is a better player coming off the bench than what he is starting games, but he's got every right to be knocking on Eddie's door now and explaining why can I not get in this starting 11, especially what was in 19 Premier League games or something for Anthony Gordon without any goal involvements. Yes, he does other things, assist you might want to say. He's looked off it in the Premier League for a little while now, but that's a different story in the Champions League. It's a big game. He can get up for these big games apparently. So Gordon starts on the left for me. Let us know what you think. If you disagree with anything, or if you do agree, just let us know in the comments. Also, drop your score predictions in there as well. I think the only thing which I'm probably second guessing now is probably that midfield if Joelinton does start. But that's it. That's my starting 11. Like I said, let us know what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. If this is on TikTok, Instagram, or YouTube, help us out a little bit. Help us grow that following up. See you next time. Away the lads.